Hello, I'm Brooke Kintz.
I'm Kelsey Kerstetter.
I'm Abby Oldham.
And the question that we want to be discussed in the 2016 presidential debate is, how can we make sure our military stays the strongest in the world, along with making sure the military men and women are treated fairly when they reach home?
Some people think that we should spend the money we'd be saving on current nuclear weapons on better intelligence to fight terrorism and better medical and better psychological care for our veterans.
Some key reasons that they think this is it would save lives from terrorist acts. It would have better care and help for military men and women, and we currently have nuclear warheads out in the West that we will never use, since the only time that we bombed was to stop World War II in Japan.
Well, other people think that we should maintain nuclear weapons to protect our nation from superpowers such as Russia. Some of the key reasons for thinking this include if Russia may attack, we need to be ready. Nuclear weapons help military men and women at battle, and we need to be ready for any attacks.
Currently, for military men and women that come home, there is the care given by the VA, which is supported through the government. Although this care is very beneficial to them, where do you think the money comes from? Where does the government get it? Us taxpayers. We need to find a different solution so that if we want the care to be better for these military men and women, so the waits aren't as long and they get the care they need, we need to find a different way to fund for this. Some people even go to the VA for care and can't get in ever. The Inspector General's report says, quote, 307,000 veterans with pending health care requests died while waiting for care. That's 35% of all health care requests as of September 2014. John Stuckham, a retired veteran, gave us his opinion on this topic.
But the government needs to take care of those people. They served our country, and
absolutely.
That's just like what I get from them.
Sloan Gibson from the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee also gave us his opinion on this topic.
Straight to business. As has been recounted this morning, we have serious problems. Here's how I see the issues. First and foremost, veterans are waiting too long for care. Second, scheduling improprieties were widespread, including deliberate acts to falsify scheduling data. Third, an environment exists where many staff members are afraid to raise concerns or offer suggestions for fear of retaliation. Fourth, in an attempt to manage performance, a vast number of metrics have become the focal point for staff instead of focusing on the veterans we are here to serve. Fifth, VA has failed to hold people accountable for wrongdoing and negligence. And last, we lack sufficient clinicians, direct patient support staff, space, information technology resources, and purchased care funding.
On the other hand, we spend $600 billion a year on Army services. The problem is we spend less than 10% of that money to fight off terrorism. We spend the majority of that money to keep and maintain nuclear weapons that we will never use.
We even had one of the running candidates for president talk about this issue. Here's a look.
What's your view on them now?
Let me do that, but let me pick up an issue, a very important issue that we have not yet discussed. This nation is the most powerful military in the world. We're spending over $600 billion a year on the military. And yet significantly less than 10% of that money is used to be fighting international terrorism. We are spending hundreds of billions of dollars maintaining 5,000 nuclear weapons. I think we need major reform in the military, making it more cost effective, but also focusing on the real crisis that faces us. The Cold War is over, and our focus has got to be on intelligence, increased manpower, fighting international terrorism.
What do you think our world would be like if we kept maintaining all these nuclear weapons and not trying to fight terrorist attacks?
Military men and women put their life on the line each day for us, and we can't give them the care that we need. We need to find a solution for this.
Thank you for giving your time and consideration.
home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain of yesterday.